As you come into OBC, you're greeted by OBCC. Over to the left, we have the receptionist area. From there, we'll go down the hall. On the left-hand side, you'll have the school director's office. And on the right, you'll have the director of Ed's office. Continuing down our trip, you'll have an admissions office, and straight ahead, you will see the financial aid office. If we go down this hall to the left, it'll take you to the department head office where they'll be able to greet and work with students as needed on their schedules and any other work they need. As we come down this other hallway, on the right, we have student accounts. On the left, we have our MA director, medical assisting. The next room leaves our testing room where the students will be able to do their entrance testing and also take their RMA or their CompTIA or anything through Pearson VUE. Then at the last door down the hallway is our registrar's office. We'll go back up to the main hallway and continue on our journey. Right around the corner from there, we have our senior admissions rep office. We'll continue down the hallway and make a slight turn to our left where you'll actually come into the student break area where they have vending machines and tables and everything they need for their break and to keep them quenched. Back down our other main hallway again. Here is one of our computer rooms in which the instructor can lecture to all the students overhead, and the students can work on all their computer assignments. Then we come up to our career services office. And then on down, continuing down our journey, we'll find our library with our librarian, Roy, where the students can continue to study. There's computers in here for them to continue their work if they can't make it inside of a classroom or outside of class times, along with a library to help meet all their academic needs. And then we got one of the IT classrooms where the students are working on their computer degree, whether it be computer repair or networking. One of our other classrooms where it can be a lecture room if the students move their chairs to the middle, or computers on the side walls so they can do all their studies. We have another lecture room, smaller lecture room right now, where they can work on. And across the hall, we have our second room for our new electrical program. It's one that's a work in progress that we're trying to get going for our second quarter. So we'll have that done shortly as they work. Here's our first quarter electrical program classroom. As you can see, one of the boards is set up as an example, and when the students come in the building, then they'll be going and building those same structure on all the other boards where they can do all of their lab assignments. And leaving the electrical room, we have another lecture room. The students can work in small groups. On to one of our medical assisting classrooms, in which here they'll study their A&P, anatomy and physiology. We continue down the hall. Our next classroom is another medical assisting classroom where they'll work on their administrative skills. They got small pods where all the students can work. All our MA students have laptops that they get assigned to them during quarter one, so that's why they can continue to work on their administrative. Another larger computer room. The students can gather around as the teacher lectures and work on all their assignments. Computer rooms are open at any time there's not a classroom there. The students can come in the building and continue to work. One of our last lecture rooms is where we do a lot of our medical billing and coding. And go back down. Now we're going to hit our last medical assisting classroom, which is where they do their clinical work. And here we'll see a larger classroom lab setting where they can do their lecture on one end of the room. There's beds over on the other. The arm draw stations where they can do blood draws. And then the rest of the lab over here where they have another bed so they can practice some of their patient skills, EKG. They can do all their height and weights. And as we leave this classroom, we can come back to the beginning where we started, in the beginning lobby, where they can then go through. And that is a short tour of Ohio Business College.